When dealing with manipulative relationships, it is important to prioritize your own well-being and safety. Here are some steps you can take to cope with and protect yourself from manipulative individuals. Remember that walking away from a manipulative relationship, especially with a close family member or significant other, can be a difficult decision. However, prioritizing your own well-being and setting boundaries to protect yourself is essential for your mental health and happiness. Number 1. Enmeshment. Dealing with enmeshment and manipulation in relationships, especially with narcissists, can be incredibly challenging. Here are some additional insights and strategies to help navigate these difficult situations. 1. Recognize gaslighting. Gaslighting is a common manipulation tactic used by narcissists to make you doubt your own perceptions and reality. Be aware of gaslighting techniques and trust your instincts. 2. Practice self-compassion. It's important to be kind to yourself and recognize that you are not responsible for the manipulative behavior of others. Practice self-compassion and self-care to nurture your emotional well-being. 3. Seek validation. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist who can validate your experiences and provide emotional support. Having someone who understands and believes you can help counteract the effects of manipulation. 4. Focus on personal growth. Work on building your self-esteem and self-confidence. Developing a strong sense of self can help you resist manipulation and set healthy boundaries in relationships. 5. Establish clear boundaries. Clearly define your boundaries and communicate them assertively. Be prepared to enforce consequences if your boundaries are crossed, even if it means creating distance from the manipulative individual. 6. Therapy and support groups. Consider seeking therapy or joining support groups for individuals dealing with manipulative relationships. These resources can provide you with tools, strategies, and a supportive community to help you navigate these challenging dynamics. Number 2. Deflection, diversion, and evasion. It's true that narcissists often use tactics like deflection, diversion, and evasion to avoid accountability and manipulate conversations. Here are some additional strategies to help deal with these tactics and protect yourself from manipulation. 1. Stay calm and grounded. When faced with deflection or diversion tactics, try to stay calm and grounded. Remember your own truth and don't let the narcissist's attempts to confuse or redirect the conversation shake your confidence. 2. Hold firm. If you ask a direct question and the narcissist attempts to deflect or evade it, calmly but firmly steer the conversation back to the original question. Don't allow yourself to be derailed by their tactics. 3. Document conversations. Keep a record of conversations, interactions, and incidents where the narcissist uses manipulation tactics. Having documentation can help you maintain clarity and protect yourself if needed. 4. Consider limiting contact. If the manipulation and toxicity of the relationship become too much to bear, consider establishing distance or limiting contact with the narcissist. Your well-being should always be a top priority. Number 3. Amplification. Dealing with a narcissist who minimizes your achievements and magnifies your failures can be emotionally draining and damaging to your self-esteem. Here are some strategies to help navigate this toxic dynamic and protect your well-being. 1. Recognize manipulation. Understanding that the narcissist's behavior is a manipulation tactic to maintain control and power can help you detach emotionally and see your actions for what they are. 2. Celebrate your own successes. Take ownership of your accomplishments and celebrate them for yourself, even if the narcissist fails to acknowledge or validate them. Recognizing your achievements can boost your self-esteem and resilience. 3. Practice self-affirmation. Remind yourself of your worth, capabilities, and strengths through positive self-talk and self-affirmations. Building a strong internal sense of self can help counteract the negative effects of external criticism. 4. Set realistic expectations. Understand that the narcissist's behavior is unlikely to change, and setting realistic expectations for their response to your achievements can help you manage disappointment and frustration. Number 4. Emotional barriers. Dealing with a narcissist who manipulates your emotions can be incredibly challenging and damaging to your mental well-being. Here are some strategies to help protect yourself and navigate this toxic dynamic. 1. Recognize emotional manipulation. Understanding that the narcissist is using your emotions as a tool for control can help you detach emotionally and see their tactics for what they are. Recognizing manipulation is the first step towards reclaiming your emotional autonomy. 2. Validate your emotions. It's important to acknowledge and validate your own emotions, regardless of how the narcissist may try to dismiss or invalidate them. Your feelings are valid, and it's essential to prioritize your emotional well-being. 3. Practice emotional regulation. Focus on developing healthy coping mechanisms and emotional regulation strategies to manage your responses to the narcissist's manipulation. Mindfulness, deep breathing, and grounding techniques can help you stay centered and in control of your emotions. Number 5. Shaming. Facing manipulation tactics that aim to induce shame and humiliation can be deeply distressing and harmful to one's self-esteem. Here are some strategies to help protect yourself and break free from the cycle of negative thought patterns and feelings. 1. Recognize emotional abuse. Understanding that humiliation and shame tactics are forms of emotional abuse can help you see the manipulation for what it is and validate your own feelings of hurt and distress. 2. Challenge negative beliefs. When faced with insults and demeaning behavior, challenge the negative beliefs being imposed on you. Remind yourself of your worth, strengths, and positive qualities, and refuse to internalize the toxic messaging of the manipulator. 3. Build self-esteem. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem and self-worth, such as pursuing hobbies you enjoy, setting and achieving personal goals, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. 4. Detach from the manipulator. If possible, limit your exposure to the manipulator and create distance from toxic relationships. Prioritize your emotional well-being and surround yourself with individuals who uplift and support you. Number 6. Infantilize. Dealing with manipulation tactics that aim to undermine your sense of maturity and autonomy can be disempowering and damaging to your self-confidence. Here are some strategies to help protect yourself and reclaim your agency in the face of such manipulation. 1. Assert your knowledge and experience. Remind yourself of your own capabilities, knowledge, and life experiences that have shaped who you are today. Assert your expertise in areas where you feel confident and do not allow the manipulator to dismiss your abilities. 2. Take control of decision-making. Assert your autonomy by actively participating in decision-making processes that affect you. Trust your judgment and intuition, and do not allow the manipulator to dictate your choices or actions. 3. Limit exposure to manipulative individuals. If possible, create distance from individuals who consistently undermine your maturity and agency. Surround yourself with supportive and empowering relationships that uplift you and foster your growth. Number 7. Rationalization. Dealing with a narcissist who engages in rationalizations and deceitful justifications to evade accountability for their manipulative behavior can be frustrating and challenging. Here are some strategies to help you navigate and protect yourself from the gaslighting tactics of a manipulative narcissist. 1. Trust your instincts. If you sense that a narcissist is manipulating the truth and distorting reality to justify their behavior, trust your instincts and intuition. Gaslighting often aims to make you doubt your own perception of reality, but staying grounded in your truth is essential. 2. Document and validate. Keep a record of interactions, conversations, and events that demonstrate the manipulative behavior of the narcissist. Having concrete evidence can help validate your experiences and provide clarity when gaslighting attempts are made. 3. Educate yourself. Learn about narcissistic behavior, manipulation tactics, and gaslighting techniques to better understand and recognize when you are being manipulated. Knowledge is empowering and can help you protect yourself from falling victim to deceitful justifications. Number 8. Triangulation. Dealing with triangulation and manipulation tactics, such as gaslighting and covert elements, can be distressing and disempowering. Here are some strategies to help you protect yourself from being isolated and manipulated through the tactic of triangulation. 1. Recognize the signs. Educate yourself about the signs and tactics of triangulation, gaslighting, and manipulation. Awareness is key to identifying when you are being targeted and manipulated in a group setting. 2. Maintain open communication. Foster open and direct communication with all group members to prevent the manipulator from creating divisions and spreading false narratives. Encourage transparency and honesty in interactions to promote a healthy and supportive group dynamic. 3. Build strong relationships. Cultivate strong relationships with trustworthy and supportive individuals within the group. Establish connections based on mutual respect, understanding, and trust to create a solid support system that can counteract attempts at isolation and manipulation. 4. Document instances of manipulation. Keep a record of instances where you feel manipulated, triangulated, or marginalized within the group. Document conversations, interactions, and behaviors that raise concerns and provide evidence if needed to address the situation effectively. Number 10. Covert aggressive abuse. Dealing with manipulation tactics like disguising abuse as helpful advice or solutions can be harmful and emotionally draining. Here are some strategies to help you recognize and protect yourself from manipulation disguised as support. 1. Evaluate intentions. Analyze the motivations behind the advice or feedback you receive. Consider whether the person genuinely has your best interests at heart or if there are underlying motives, such as manipulation, control, or a desire to belittle you. Question the sincerity and hidden agendas behind the disguised abuse. 2. Seek clarification. If you are unsure about the true intention behind the advice or criticism presented to you, seek clarification and ask for specific examples or reasons to better understand the context and purpose of the communication. Clear communication can help reveal any hidden manipulative tactics. 3. Seek independent perspectives. Seek feedback and perspectives from trustworthy individuals outside of the manipulative relationship to gain a more objective view of the situation. Independent opinions can offer clarity and validation, helping you discern between genuine support and manipulative tactics. By trusting your instincts, evaluating intentions, seeking clarification, setting boundaries, practicing self-validation, seeking independent perspectives, and documenting and reflecting on interactions, you can protect yourself from manipulation disguised as helpful advice or solutions. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and honesty, and do not hesitate to assert yourself in the face of disguised abuse from manipulative individuals. Number 11. Set up for failure. Dealing with narcissists who derive pleasure from seeing their victims in stressful situations and orchestrating failures can be challenging and emotionally draining. Here are some strategies to help you recognize and protect yourself from manipulation tactics like sabotaging and undermining objectives for their own gain. 1. Recognize the pattern. Be vigilant and observant of the patterns of behavior exhibited by the narcissist, especially when it comes to setting you up for failure and sabotaging your efforts. Recognizing the manipulation tactics and patterns can help you better prepare and protect yourself from falling into their traps. 2. Maintain independence. Preserve your independence and autonomy in decision-making and goal-setting to reduce vulnerabilities to manipulation tactics aimed at undermining your objectives. Trust in your abilities and judgment, and resist the narcissist's attempts to control or discredit you through orchestrated failures. 3. Challenge gaslighting. Be vigilant against gaslighting tactics used by narcissists to distort reality, minimize their responsibility, and shift blame onto their victims. Trust your perceptions and experiences, and do not allow the narcissist to manipulate you into doubting your own sanity or truth. Number 12. Vilification. Addressing manipulative tactics like vilification, where the narcissist falsely accuses you of being the abuser in response to you setting boundaries or addressing their behavior, can be challenging but important for your well-being. Here are some strategies to help you navigate this form of gaslighting and protect yourself from feeling guilt or self-resentment. 1. Trust your reality. Remind yourself to trust your own perceptions, experiences, and feelings in the face of gaslighting attempts that aim to distort your reality and make you question yourself. Validate your emotions and reactions as valid responses to manipulative behavior, and do not internalize false accusations or blame. 2. Stay grounded in your truth. Maintain a strong sense of self-awareness and confidence in your values, boundaries, and intentions, despite attempts by the narcissist to vilify you and shift blame onto you. Stay grounded in your truth and resist being swayed by manipulative tactics designed to undermine your self-assurance. Number 13. Playing the victim. Here are some strategies to help you recognize and respond to manipulation by a narcissist playing the victim. 1. Avoid engaging in the drama. Refuse to engage in the drama and manipulation tactics of the narcissist. By not giving in to their pleas for pity or sympathy, you can disrupt their control over the situation and protect your emotional well-being. 2. Consider ending the relationship *. If the manipulation and victim-playing behavior of the narcissist persist and negatively impact your well-being, consider ending the relationship or minimizing contact with them. Your emotional health and safety should always be a top priority. By trusting your instincts, setting boundaries, avoiding engagement in drama, seeking support, practicing self-care, educating yourself, and considering ending the relationship if necessary, you can protect yourself from falling prey to the manipulation tactics of a narcissist who plays the victim. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect, honesty, and empathy, and do not hesitate to take steps to safeguard your well-being in manipulative relationships.